What we have here today is the CUPRA Ateca. Now, in case some of you don't know, CUPRA is essentially the performance division of SEAT. So, to the casual observers, you get a very regular looking Ateca. However, there are some subtle cues on the car that reminds you that you're piloting a car that's a little bit more special. Now, just a little background on CUPRA. CUPRA was first launched back in some February 2018. They launched their first car at the Geneva Motor Show that year, and the CUPRA Ateca was the very first model to come out of the CUPRA line. The logo here is the CUPRA logo, sharp, nice. According to CUPRA, this is actually inspired by tribal civilization, and it represents things like passion, precision, determination and courage. But what I really like about the car is the blacked out honeycomb grille right here, as well as a nice CUPRA wording below. Now, it's very subtle because you can't really see the word when you are close up to the car, but from a distance you can actually see the nice CUPRA word, just reminding you how special this car really is. It comes with LED headlamps, 19-inch wheels, and the whole test car that we have today is decked out in black. I kind of like it because it sort of enhances the car's aggression, makes that look much fiercer on the road. Let's check out the back. The CUPRA Ateca is priced just under $178,000. This car comes with a 2-litre turbocharged engine which produces 296 brake horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. The 7-speed DSG transmission brings the car from 0 to 100 km/h in just 5.2 seconds. For more details on the CUPRA Ateca or any other car, head on to sgCarMart.com to help you make the smart choice on your next car. Now, adding on to the car's aggression is the quad tailpipes that you see here, together with this blacked out CUPRA word. Really cool. Function-wise, the car comes with electric tailgates, so one touch, open up the boot and you are faced with 500 litres, or at least close to 500 litres worth of boot space. You can actually knock the rear seats down. That will give you some furniture moving space. The seats fold relatively flat, so there's nothing much to worry about that. Let's try out the anti-trolley test. Okay, anti-trolley going in this way. Nope, it fails the length test, but insert it this way together with easy peasy. Voila. Okay. Now the back seat, very comfortable. You feel good. I mean, you would expect an SUV to have ample headroom, so that's a given. But I do have quite a lot of legroom actually, and you got to understand that the seat is adjusted to John's configuration, not mine. And John is way taller than I am. But then again, everyone is way taller than I am, so that's not saying much. You know how some SUVs and some cars, you get to sit really upright like this, but not quite the Ateca. You're actually quite comfortable here. You can actually pull this down. You can have cubby holes here to put your water bottles and your drinks, your coffee. I don't really know what this is. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, so you can open the center portion that leads to the boot, so you don't really have to get out if you have any barangs at the back here that you need to bring out. It's just a lot more convenient. Okay, you've got ISOFIX here as well, so a child seat wouldn't be a problem. But what I really do like is the car comes with 2 air conditions here, vents, cubby hole and 2 USB ports, which means you can still charge your mobile phones and tablets on the go. More cubby holes here to put your drinks, magazine holder. Everything here feels good to the touch, very solid. Button feels really good as well. The windows roll all the way down. Not too bad at all. You see, the thing is, you don't really feel like this car is crazy luxurious, but you know that you're paying for a certain amount for a certain high quality sort of car, and that's exactly how it feels in the CUPRA Ateca. To the front seat. Wow, okay. The first thing I noticed is this sporty steering wheel here with the CUPRA logo. something very special. I mean, it looks like any other steering wheel, but it's special because the CUPRA is actually in bronze color, and so is the treading around the steering wheel. So that's very personalized. The seats are relatively comfortable, not the best in its class, but still comfortable. I don't feel like as if I need to see a chiropractor after this. Dashboard is very simply laid out. Very intuitive looking touchscreen infotainment system right here. You can go into media, comes out like this. It comes with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, as well as Mirror Link in this car. So that's quite cool. Everything else is what you would expect it to be. You have telephone, Bluetooth, the vehicle information, navigation. You can check the traffic. You can even have an option of checking out or uploading images onto the car's infotainment system. So that's quite cool. Move downwards, you're gonna see 2 more USB ports for the front drivers, more space to put your barang-barang, and what's really cool is you've got wireless charging, and it's slanted down this way. And I suspect this is done so that drivers don't have to dig in for your phone, because a lot of cars come straight like this, so you find yourself having to constantly dig your phone up. But for this, because it's just slanted downwards, it's a lot more, how should I say it, ergonomically sound. Yep. You have a choice of driving modes here. This rotary knob, so doing so will let you have a choice of comfort, sport, CUPRA mode, individual, off-road, and snow. Well, I don't really think I'm going off-road with this car, but I think I'm definitely going to keep it in CUPRA mode for sure. Everything feels good to the touch, right? It's not cheap. You don't come across, the car doesn't come across as tacky or anything like this. Instead, it feels, like I said before, high quality. The buttons feels really good to the touch. Everything feels like it's solidly made. I wonder if it drives as well as it looks. One way to find out. So, the CUPRA Ateca. Let's just get the figures out of the way first, yeah? I mean, this car, 2-litre power plant, it produces some, 296 brake horsepower, 400 Newton meters of torque. It goes like the wind because the Century Sprint is completed in like 5 second-ish, 5.2 seconds, sub 5 seconds, something like that. I mean, it is mighty quick. On paper, you would think that quick is probably 4 seconds, but in real life driving, 5 seconds is mighty quick. And not forgetting it's an SUV, so it's a very sleeper. At the lights, I could probably smoke a lot of drivers, and you'd see them looking like they'll be so shocked because they would not expect such a car to be this quick, this powerful. And I really, really enjoy it because the car sort of feels, you still have a little bit of body roll around bends and curves, but it's not because the suspension setup is soft or anything. It's still relatively stiff, but not to the point of broke back kind of stiff. But I suspect the body roll comes because of the fact that it's an SUV and it's rather tall. But I can tell you, round the bends, it will still hold its own really, really well. Woohoo! There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, look at that. Very composed around the bends. You feel like you still want to push more, faster every single time you come to a bend. That's just the magic of this car. And I really, really enjoy it very, very much. Now, but if you take driving down a couple of notches and just drive it like a family man, imagine your family's with you, right? It's still relatively comfortable. Now, we are going over bumps and ruts right now. You don't feel, despite its stiff setup, you don't feel vibrations being sent to the cabin. It's not comfortable, but I suspect only really, really badly broken tarmac will you actually have some form of vibrations being sent to the cabin. But other than that, it's perfectly normal. I mean, it's almost like saying, it's a regular SUV, what's the big deal, right? I remember the regular SEAT Ateca feeling like this actually. Maybe not as stiff, but on normal driving conditions like what I'm doing now, at like what, 60 kilometers per hour on a small road, it feels comfortable, and that's just perfect. So here's the question: will buy, won't buy, or go try the CUPRA Ateca? For me, it's a straightforward will buy. Why? Because it's so well packaged, very well put together. This car, you sit inside here and you immediately know that it's high quality stuff that you're paying for. But I think what really takes the cake is the fact that it's mighty quick, it looks crazy aggressive. In my eyes, at least, it looks handsome. And it can fit my family with ease, fuss-free. I can put a lot of baggage at the back in the boot space, no issue. I mean, what's not to like, right? It's an all-in-one package. I mean, at 170,000, yes, you could probably get a Leon CUPRA or CUPRA Leon, what have you. You could buy a GTI, but those are hot hatches, and you don't really get that sort of space. And if you're after space, this car will probably feel your needs. I like my car hot and fast and sizzling, and this car just is the answer to all I want and need. So yes, it's a go buy. So there you have it, guys. This is the review of the CUPRA Ateca. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and comment in the comment box below. Tell us whether or not you will buy, won't buy, or go try the CUPRA Ateca. Please also hit the bell notification button if you want to, so that you will be notified every time we upload new videos. In the meantime, stay safe, be well. Thanks for watching.